Have you ever mixed lemon with your favorite food thinking it's healthy, but unknowingly put your stomach at risk? Lemon is celebrated everywhere as a miracle ingredient, detox booster, fat burner, immunity strengthener. But what most people don't know is that mixing lemon with the wrong foods can actually backfire badly. Yes, something that looks so harmless, refreshing and natural can trigger severe acidity, digestive chaos, nutrient loss, and in some cases, painful stomach reactions. The sad part? Millions do this every day thinking they're making a healthy choice, while in reality they're silently harming their gut, teeth enamel, stomach lining, and overall digestive balance. In today's video, I, as your nutrition expert, am exposing the top 3 foods you should never mix with lemon, and trust me, this isn't fear-creating. It's fact-based digestive system logic. And if you already mix lemon with these foods, watching till the end may save you from recurring and acidity, bloating, cramps, throat burning, and long-term stomach irritation. Ready to protect your health and learn the truth most people never talk about? Then stay with me till the last second, because your gut will thank you for this knowledge. And yes, if you truly care for your health, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay connected with Care and Cure Corner, lemon and milk, or any dairy-based food may seem harmless at first glance, but this is where many people unknowingly make a serious digestive mistake. Lemon is highly acidic in nature, and dairy products like milk, yogurt-based desserts, creamy foods, custards, smoothies, milkshakes, or heavy dairy beverages are protein-rich and sensitive to sudden acidic changes. The moment lemon comes in contact with milk, it causes the milk proteins to curdle and separate, turning it into thick, clumpy cheese-like fragments that are much harder for the stomach to digest smoothly. Inside your digestive system, this curdling can slow down digestion, increase heaviness, trigger gas formation, cause uncomfortable bloating, sharp cramps, nausea, and sometimes even vomiting in sensitive individuals. People who already struggle with acidity, gastritis, IBS, lactose intolerance, ulcers, GERD, weak digestion, or frequent stomach discomfort are at a much higher risk because their stomach lining is already compromised, and this acidic shock simply worsens their condition. Many people unknowingly squeeze lemon on creamy desserts, lasses sweet yogurt, milk-based tea, or take lemon directly after consuming a dairy-rich meal, believing it helps digestion when in fact the opposite happens. The digestive process becomes tougher. Inflammation increases and discomfort follows. Over time, repeatedly mixing strong acids with dairy can irritate the stomach lining, disrupt gut balance, and trigger recurring acidity episodes. Even your throat and teeth enamel are affected because the combined acidic reaction can cause burning sensations and sour reflux. So if you have ever wondered why you feel uneasy, bloated, or sick after mixing lemon with dairy foods, now you know the real science behind it. Your stomach is reacting to a harsh combination it is not designed to handle. That is why avoiding this pairing is one of the simplest and smartest ways to protect your gut, maintain smoother digestion, and prevent unnecessary digestive saint. But while dairy and lemon are a dangerous combination many people ignore, there is another extremely common habit that seems innocent but silently harms your stomach even more. Especially something most people love to eat, something crispy, tasty, tempting, and often paired with a squeeze of lemon, thinking it makes it healthier. This next mistake can severely increase acidity, trigger burning, NG sensations, create digestive heaviness, and even lead to painful heartburn if you continue doing it without awareness. So be very careful, because what people happily drizzle lemon on might actually be putting their digestive system in serious trouble. Most people squeeze lemon over fried and oily foods thinking they are making them lighter, tastier, or somehow easier to digest. But the truth is completely opposite, and your stomach quietly pays the price. Deep fried foods like pakoras, samosas, fried chicken, chips, nuggets, burgers, oily snacks, and heavily sautéed dishes are already extremely heavy on digestion because they are loaded with unhealthy fats that slow down the digestive process, sit longer in the stomach, and create a feeling of heaviness and fullness. When you add lemon to such foods, you are adding an extra punch of sharp acidity to something that is already difficult to break down. This sudden acid overload can irritate the stomach lining, trigger acid reflux, cause burning sensations in the chest, throat irritation, sour burps, bloating, cramping, nausea, and uncomfortable heaviness. For people who are already dealing with gastritis, ulcers, GERD, frequent acid, IBS, liver weakness, or sluggish digestion, this combination becomes even more dangerous because their digestive system is already struggling, and the extra acidity only worsens inflammation. Another thing people don't realize is that oily foods slow down stomach emptying, while lemon stimulates more acid production, so the acid remains trapped inside for longer, which means prolonged irritation and greater discomfort. Many people develop a habit of squeezing lemon on fried fish, fried snacks, oily kebabs, or heavy meals, thinking lemon cuts the oil. But inside the body, it does not reduce fat. Instead, it creates an acidic, irritating environment that your stomach has to fight hard against. Over time, this can weaken the digestive lining, disturb gut balance, and make acidity episodes more frequent. You may notice symptoms like burping after meals, constant burning taste in the mouth, tightness in the chest, or restless sleep after eating such combinations, and these are not random. They are signals your body is sending to warn you that this food pairing is harming your digestive health. Protecting your stomach means respecting its limits, and combining strong acidity with heavy oily food is definitely not respectful to your gut. Avoid squeezing lemon over fried foods, and instead pair them with mild chutneys, herbs, or lighter sides if you really want to reduce harm. But even then, moderation is key because fried food itself is already risky. And here's where many people go even further wrong. They think if lemon is not safe with oily food, at least mixing it with other tangy or sour foods should be fine, because acid with acid must balance out. But in reality, this next mistake creates an even more aggressive acid blast into your stomach, something that can lead to severe burning, throat irritation, painful reflux, and long-term digestive trouble if ignored. And sadly, this is one of the most common habits people follow daily without realizing how harsh it is on their health. Combining lemon with already acidic foods like tomatoes, oranges, vinegar-based pickles, tamarind dishes, highly tangy sauces, or spicy sour GERDs may look harmless, but inside your body it creates an intense acid overload that your digestive system struggles to tolerate. Lemon by itself is powerful, sharp, and highly acidic. When you mix it with another acidic source, you are not balancing flavors for your stomach. You are stacking acid on acid, multiplying the irritation, and forcing your gut to deal with an inflamed, burning environment. This can easily trigger strong acidity attacks, chest burning, throat irritation, sour reflux, bitterness in the mouth, painful burping, abdominal discomfort, and that unsettling heaviness that refuses to settle for hours. For some people, it may even irritate the esophagus, cause chronic heartburn, lead to recurring gastric inflammation, and create long-term sensitivity in the digestive tract. Many people squeeze lemon over tomato salads, add it to already sour curries, pour it on pickles, or combine it with tangy street foods thinking it makes the taste better or healthier. But taste satisfaction is completely different from digestive safety. The stomach has a delicate acid balance for digestion, and when you aggressively increase acidity through such combinations, it can irritate the lining, disturb normal digestion, and weaken gut comfort over time. Not only this, but repeatedly overloading the stomach with acidic combinations can also affect teeth enamel, increasing sensitivity and gradually weakening the protective layer of your teeth. The worst part is that people normalize these symptoms, saying things like it's just acidity or it happens sometimes, but these are not random reactions. They are clear warning signals that your digestive system is being pushed beyond its tolerance. Even young people start experiencing frequent burning sensations and discomfort simply because of such everyday food habits done without awareness. Reducing harsh acidic pairings protects your gut, calms digestion, prevents inflammation, and helps your stomach process food smooth, instead of fighting constantly. So, if you've been combining lemon with tomatoes, pickles, citrus fruits, or tangy spicy foods, it's time to rethink this habit before it turns into a serious digestive pattern. And while this acid-on-acid mistake is damaging enough, What truly decides how badly these combinations affect you is something many people never pay attention to, because not everyone's stomach reacts the same way. Some people's digestive systems are already sensitive, inflamed, or weak, and for them these lemon combinations can become truly risky, even painful. The real danger begins when certain individuals continue these habits without knowing that their body is actually more vulnerable than others. And if you fall into that category, these mistakes can cost you much more than just temporary discomfort. People often believe that everyone can handle lemon the same way, but the truth is, some people's bodies are far more vulnerable to these harsh combinations, and for them, lemon mixed wrongly can turn into a serious digestive trigger. Individuals who already struggle with acidity, GERD, gastritis, ulcers, IBS, or frequent stomach irritation have a sensitive stomach lining T. Hat is already inflamed and weak. When they consume lemon with dairy, oily foods, or other acidic ingredients, the sudden surge of sharp acid hits an already damaged surface, making the burning sensation, reflux, and pain much worse than in a normal, healthy stomach. Pregnant women who experience nausea, acidity, and digestive sensitivity are also at higher risk because hormonal changes already slow digestion and weaken tolerance to strong acidic foods. Children too have delicate digestive systems, and unnecessary acidic shocks can create discomfort, stomach imbalance, and long-term food intolerance. Even elderly people with slower digestion, weak gut muscles, and reduced stomach strength feel the negative impact much more intensely. People who smoke, drink excessive tea or coffee, consume junk food frequently, or stay stressed also have irritated stomach linings and reduced digestive resilience. So for them, these lemon mistakes can feel like pouring fire on an already burning surface. Another commonly ignored group is those who take certain medications like painkillers, antibiotics, or acidity medicines because their stomach lining might already be compromised. Adding wrong lemon compound ions only increases irritation. And then there are people who constantly complain of bloating, gas, chest burning, sour belching, throat irritation, or discomfort after meals, but still continue these habits assuming lemon is healthy so nothing will happen. But the body never creates symptoms without reason. Every burp, burn, and discomfort is a warning sign telling you that these combinations are not suitable for your system. Listening to your body is the biggest step toward better health. Ignoring these signals and repeating the same mistakes daily can gradually weaken digestion, create chronic acidity issues, and disturb your gut balance permanently. Protecting your health is not just about eating healthy-looking foods. It's about eating smartly and respectfully according to what your stomach can handle comfortably. But knowing who is at risk is only half of the story. What truly saves you from long-term digestive harm is learning to recognize the early warning signs your body gives before things get serious. Because the stomach never stays silent when it is suffering. It keeps sending messages. The real danger begins when people start ignoring those signs, treating them as normal acidity, and that ignorance slowly turns into long-term damage if not understood in time. When your stomach is not happy with the way you are mixing lemon with the wrong foods, it never stays silent. It starts sending clear warning signals that many people unfortunately ignore or treat as normal acidity. One of the earliest signs is a burning sensation in the chest or upper stomach soon after eating, that uncomfortable heat rising toward the throat, often followed by sour burps or a bitter taste in the mouth. You may also experience bloating where your stomach feels tight, swollen, and heavy, as if food is just stuck inside without moving. Sharp cramps, twisting pain, nausea, frequent burping, a constant urge to clear the throat, and that uneasy restlessness after meals are also strong indications that your digestive system is struggling to handle the extra acidic load. Some people feel heaviness while lying down, disturb sleep at night, or wake up with acidity and throat irritation because the acid moves upward while they settle. Others may notice frequent headaches, fatigue, and low energy because poor digestion directly affects overall health. Even teeth sensitivity, gum irritation, and enamel weakening can happen if acidic reflux becomes frequent due to these wrong lemon combinations. If you feel a burning throat, constant cough without cold, or chest discomfort, never brush it off thinking it is just a small issue. These signs mean your stomach lining and esophagus are being irritated repeatedly. Sometimes the discomfort appears instantly, and sometimes it builds slowly over time until it becomes a regular problem. Ignoring these red flags allows inflammation to grow, digestion to weaken, and acidity to become a daily companion, which eventually leads to more painful complications. Your body is incredibly intelligent. It always warns you before things become serious. But the real problem begins when people silence these warnings with antacids instead of correcting their food habits. Recognizing these symptoms early and acting wisely can save you from long-term digestive suffering, but just knowing the danger is not enough. You must also understand how to use lemon correctly so you can enjoy its benefits safely without harming your stomach. And this is exactly where the real transformation begins. Because when you learn the right way to include lemon in your diet, you not only avoid these painful issues, but actually support your digestion, protect your gut, and maintain health the smart way. But only if you truly know how to use it wisely and when to completely avoid it, because one wrong move can take you back to the same painful sickly again. Using lemon safely is all about timing, balance, and awareness. Because lemon itself is not the enemy, the problem begins only when it is mixed wrongly or used mindlessly. When you use lemon the right way, it can actually support digestion mildly, add freshness to meals, and provide vitamin C benefits without irritating your stomach. The safest way to consume lemon is with light meals, rich foods, fresh salads, mildly seasoned dishes, or diluted in warm water, because then its acidity gets balanced and the stomach does not feel attacked. Never gulp extremely concentrated lemon juice, always dilute it. If you are someone who already struggles with acidity, ulcers, GERD, frequent heartburn, or stomach sensitivity, avoid lemon on an empty stomach because that direct acidic shock can irritate your lining even more. Instead, consume it along with food so it doesn't hit your stomach like a sharp strike. If you love using lemon, try pairing it with foods that are gentle, like vegetables, lentils, light protein, or herbal drinks, rather than greasy, creamy, or heavily spicy foods. Another smart rule is moderation. A small squeeze is enough. Flooding your plate with lemon does no tea make it healthier, it only makes it harsher for your stomach. Always listen to your body. If lemon consistently causes burning, discomfort, heaviness, coughing, throat irritation, or reflux, don't force it thinking it's healthy, so it must be good. Health is never about blindly following trends. It's about understanding what your personal body tolerates comfortably. Also avoid combining lemon with multiple sour ingredients in one meal because that only intensifies irritation. People who brush their teeth immediately after consuming highly acidic food should also be careful because enamel is softer after acid exposure. Give some time or rinse your mouth with plain water first. If you are someone who exercises or sweats a lot, diluted lemon water with a pinch of salt can sometimes support hydration, but again, only if your stomach tolerates it well. The key message is simple: use lemon wisely, respect your digestive strength, and never force your gut to handle more acidity than it comfortably can. When used thoughtfully, lemon can be a supportive ingredient. When used carelessly, it can become a constant irritation trigger. And the real beauty of this awareness is that once you master how to use lemon safely, you don't just avoid pain. You unlock smoother digestion, calmer gut health, and a more comfortable body overall. But this understanding becomes truly powerful only when you connect it to the bigger picture, because all this awareness leads to one final and most rewarding point. What truly happens when you finally stop making these lemon mistakes and start treating your stomach the right way? The change your body experiences is something many people dream of, but only a few truly achieve. And that powerful transformation is exactly what you are about to discover next. So now you know, lemon is not the villain, but combining it with the wrong foods turns it into trouble. Your body works incredibly hard every single day to keep you healthy, energized, and pain-free. The least we can do is support it with the right food choices instead of unknowingly putting stress on it. When you avoid mixing lemon with milk products, deep-fried foods, and other highly acidic items, you give your digestive system relief protect your stomach lining, reduce acidity attacks, prevent bloating, and save yourself from those uncomfortable, why do I feel like this? Moments. This one smart change can improve digestion, stabilize gut health, protect your teeth, calm your stomach, and make you feel lighter after meals instead of tired and irritated. Health is not about complicated diets. It's about small, powerful corrections like this. Because when digestion is strong, energy is high, mood stays positive, skin glows better, and your overall health flourishes naturally. From today onwards, be conscious, be aware, and respect what your body is trying to tell you. Your stomach is your second brain. Treat it wisely. If you found this valuable, imagine how many people around you are still repeating these mistakes daily without knowing what's happening inside their body. Help them. Share this video, spread awareness, and let's build a healthier community together. Stay mindful, stay fit, and always remember, your health is your greatest investment. This is Care and Cure Corner, and I'll see you in the next video.